Since I made the Fort Sanctuary clip, they came out with console mods. So I downloaded a bunch of building mods and I tore this entire place to the ground. Nothing was left standing. I rebuilt it all. The walls are straight now. The buildings have been moved and rebuilt using better materials. There's first building on the right is electrical, and of course heavy artillery is still next to the gate. Moving down the street, the first building on the left is my office and the officer of the day. You'll notice the streets are clean. The houses are in good shape, although most of them are empty. We have trees, and the whole area is much nicer than it was. Coming around the corner, the first building on the right is the new infirmary, and next to that, new commissary. Since this is a military fort, I added military vehicles. This gate was also torn down and rebuilt, as well as the heavy artillery. Console mods gave me much better materials to work with. These buildings are all cookie cutter, as they would be in any military fort. Coming down the street, this next house on the left is my house. And across the street from that, where the old dirty yellow house used to be, it's now a motor pool. Much nicer than that yellow house was. This next building on the right is the women's barracks. And across the street from that is Preston Garvey's house. Since he's second in command, he gets his own house. Coming around the corner, above the women's barracks, is the men's barracks. More military vehicles. The new mess hall is in the same place it was, however, it's a much nicer building. And above it is the officers' club. This last building is my favorite. It houses the Armory and the police station Brig, as well as the war room, and across from that is the ready room. The roof is a helipad with a vertibird helicopter. And if we come around the backyard, you'll notice that I rebuilt the guard post as well as the heavy artillery out here, and you'll see why later. Building mods gave me much nicer materials to work with when building these buildings, but they also gave me materials to work with on the interiors. Much better materials as far as walls go, better furniture, better furnishings. So I'm going to make some videos of the interiors of these buildings so you can see what I did inside. Anybody who's into guns, weapons, things like that will enjoy the Armory, the war room, the Brig, whatever. These mods I used only for building purposes. I didn't download any mods to cheat with. I didn't want any extra levels or any extra power armor or anything. I already had like 130 sets of power armor before mods came out, so I didn't need that stuff. I downloaded building mods only. So I'm going to do some videos of the interiors so you can see what I did. And it starts here with electrical.